as well in Planet Express. So this will be the third team that will actually be flown out and qualified for IPL5. So, okay. And apparently in TeamSpeak, they're actually singing the final countdown, which is a little amusing to me.
Yep, I'm just sending out a tweet real quick. Our finals are starting for the $100,000 EU qualifier number 2 between Eclypsia Com and TCM Gaming.
Then I will commentate this match as EP. A very creative route there. I love that, to get in position on high ground in the middle of the map and try and pick off that elbow defender. Missed the shot, unfortunately, but the route itself was really, really well done. I awfully like that. So EP unfortunately takes 3 quick shots from Diddy and goes down. And I'm excited for this match. Eclypsia and TCM have been dominating thus far. They've not lost that many maps, and I think this one could go the distance.
All right, yeah, both teams of these finals have actually come back from an 0-1 deficit in their semifinals, come back and win 3-1. So whoever loses the first map here might be at an advantage for the series.
Clearly.
If they just come back and win 3 more straight. But, you know, my tweet has been crafted and sent. So everyone watching, if you have Twitter, follow at AskJoshi, follow at Kevin Naki, and retweet our stuff. That would be awesome. And we can, yeah, get more people watching these finals. 29.4 meter hit to get started for Lux's. A nice little rocket juke there, and he stays alive long enough to have an advantage moving in to the sort of middle of the round. Taking out a second defender. Lux's might be our first successful attack already here on the castle.
And I did just retweet you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Anyway, Luxus now just needs to kill 1 more defender or stand on that attack point. He should be able to do both. This is a difficult proposition for a defender. Only sits on it for half a second, but that's going to be enough. There's the goal captured, and Luxus puts TCM at a big advantage. They take the first attack round.
Okay, Luxus has set the precedent now for these attack rounds. They're going to have to try and keep up. Eclypsia with some very powerful attackers, of course. Strengths being one of the more famous European Quake Live players coming into Shootmania, joining up with Millennium first, that's French squad, and then having his contract bought out by Eclypsia to give them a better chance at this very thing. They bought Strengths to assist them with things like this IPL5 qualifier. This is sort of their last chance without having to fly to Vegas and attempting that wild card spot. And Strengths, he did a slick move earlier where he hopped from one ledge to another, but this time just kind of jumped around and didn't really have much aim.
Yep. He actually kind of shook his mouth like, "What? There's no one here? This is weird." Still manages to pick off a defender. Needs to grab a couple more here. Ooh. As Luxus and Frantic are still remaining. He does manage to grab Luxus. Just Frantic left, who split off of the attack point. That's such an easy shot for an attacker to make whenever they're split like that. Strengths takes advantage of it. A great attack round from him, and we are basically all tied up.
Frantic just kind of stood out there instead of, you know, gunning it to the point. Maybe he thought if he did, it would be a little bit too predictable of a path. So he kind of backed up, but then Strengths just took his time and picked off the easy shot. So 2 successful attacking rounds in a row now for the castle is kind of unusual, and you know, could set us up for extra rounds once again, as those attacking rounds are usually more rare. Frantic moving up the right side is not that favored by attackers either. He does take a point of armor already from that prediction rocket. Now he might have a shot at the more forward defender, but the other 2 are going to be ready for him.
Okay, so Frantic, picking off a defender, avenging the earlier point of armor that he had taken before. Strengths and Yeepy both posted up on the high ground, and Frantic is going to have to assault that, taking the ramp, not taking the jump pad. He does pick off 1 more defender. It's just 1 remaining. A bit exposed from Strengths. He's being very aggressive here, but I kind of like it.
That was a great last shot.
He can't finish right at the end, though, and man, I really thought Strengths coming around the edge was going to force him off the point, but good job by TCM to just kind of hold on, and that's actually 2 attack rounds. They actually opened up with 2 successful attack rounds.
Yeah, we're off to a very quick start here. You know, 2 successful attacking rounds you just don't normally see on the castle that often. Usually it's, you know, back and forth, and then that 1 sort of case-breaking attack round usually does the trick, but Lacane backing off now after missing his opportunity to the forward defender, losing 2 points of armor from Didix, that same forward defender. It's going to be really rough trying to hop over. There he goes, down, and Eclypsia at a big disadvantage now, 4-1 for TCM.
Yep, so Didix, well, 2 of his teammates have done it before. We'll see if they can do it again, and if he can take a successful attack round here.
Okay, Didix moving forward. Is he going to use the little hoppy pad? It looks like none of the European players actually are favoring that much. Yeah, he uses it, but doesn't use it to continue. He uses it as sort of a fake out there, but they saw him. You can see the little X's on the map. Those were pings that the defenders had placed to try and reveal him. If you ping an attacker, you'll actually see their nameplate for another couple of seconds as they run around the column. You can see his path a little bit better.
Didix with a great shot, and he's opened up this attacker. And even though it's been a little bit slower, he's opened it up just as effectively as his teammates have. Strengths was almost caught out. EP as well. That laser does have a pretty long recharge time. We just have 15 seconds left in the round. Didix can't hit the first shot. Maybe needs to take off one more defender before he completely assaults this, and he does, and assaults it, and he captures the point with all three armors, and TCM is up 5-1.
What happened to the defense of Eclypsia? They are just falling apart. We saw Strengths with double-digit defensive rockets in the previous match. Pretty much every game so far, only able to land one rocket among 3 attackers. So 5-1 is the score. If TCM just shoots Yeepy a couple of times, they'll win this first map pretty darn quickly.
And it will be Eclypsia's choice if they go down here. It is a loser picks format, so that'll be for the entire best of 5 as we move forward. Looks like pretty normal defensive positions taken by TCM. 1 person down at the elbow, 2 people up on the high grounds. Both teams have been utilizing the same strategy here.
Okay, we've got Didix up in the front again. He did have a really good defensive round just a moment ago against, who was that, against Lacane. Ooh, Yeepy picks him off though, still has 3 armor remaining, might be able to start fighting his way back for Eclypsia.
Didix, not sure why he'd posted up there. Down to just 1 armor, but there's 1 defender remaining. We do have a showdown. EP needs to re-assault the attack point, but that's it. GG. Map number 1 goes to TCM.
Oh my goodness. Taking out Eclypsia 6-1 on any map is just really impressive, and that's, I mean, this is the finals. Everything is on the line here. One team will get, you know, free flight and hotel to IPL5 in Las Vegas and, you know, guaranteed cash prize money. The other team gets nothing. This is actually just a huge, huge match. A lot on the line. We're looking for the map choice now from Eclypsia, but let's go to the break, and on the other side, we'll be back with game number 2.